I am just going to take my moment now just to calm my mind, do a little bit of a squiggle, and we'll just see if there is anybody there in the spirit world that wishes to communicate with us this evening. So I have, there is a couple. I have two people from spirit here. I get the sense that they were a romantic couple here in the physical world. I get the sense that they're telling me like grandparents, but I don't necessarily get the sense that they were possibly. I don't get the sense that they were blood grandparents. I feel like maybe there was a couple that maybe you possibly would have known that you would have considered to be like grandparents. Would that be correct?
I'm adopted, so yeah, they're
Okay,
possibly.
okay. Yeah. So if we just stop there, because obviously I don't want you to feed me any information. But just to clarify, do you have a couple that would sound very much like this in the spirit world?
Yes,
You
definitely.
do. Okay, I just want to make sure that I've got the correct spirit. So they've both come forward together. So with this couple, would they have been a very close couple together? They did everything together.
Yeah,
Um they
definitely.
were extremely close because they've come through together. Normally, for me, spirits come through individually, but this couple, bless their heart, they're so loving. They're very, very loving. Would that make sense to you? That and especially towards each other, um, they really were the best of couples. Would that make sense? They really loved each other, really idolized each other. They've come through together. Um, uh, I'm not quite sure which one, but which one of them has just said to me, well, I'm not going without them. So I'm not sure if some that had that sort of attitude, no, we're together. We do this to everything. So I'm not sure if that's the attitude of. I get the sense that was more of the gentleman that
Yeah,
was very no, we do everything together. We're a couple. But there was a lot of love there between the two of them. They're telling me that they idolized you with this.
yeah.
They're telling me that they spent a lot of time with you. Would that make sense? I get the sense that they pass away relatively close together.
Yes, they. Yeah,
I get the sense that they passed relatively close together because was there people had predicted that they were going to pass close together because they couldn't live without each other.
yeah, yeah.
Would that be correct? Because they're telling me everyone knew that I'm trying to work out. I'm not sure who went first, but they're telling me, everyone said that it wouldn't be long until the other one had passed because they really couldn't be without each other. Would that be correct? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for confirming that for me. She's telling me that you still speak about her often. Would
Yeah,
that be correct?
I've
You,
mentioned her quite a few times. Yeah,
yeah, you still mention her quite often because normally in a situation such as yourself, where time has gone quite long, people tend not to, although they still think about people, they tend not to actually speak about people. But she says that you are, although so many years have gone past, you are still talking about her, you're still referencing her. And she really wants to thank you for that. Because there was a time when she was here in the physical world that she was worried that when she passed over, no one would remember her, nobody would. But she wants to thank you because you've kept her alive here in the physical world. She's telling me that she's somebody that would have been really there for you. So when you had any problems, and you've had a few things over the last few years that have not quite gone to plan or not quite gone right for you, and you would have absolutely have loved to have had her here so that you could speak with her for some guidance because you used to listen to her advice. She used to speak a lot of wise words. And she just wants me to tell you that She has seen everything that you have gone through. She's not telling me what you've gone through. She's not, so all that is very much personal to you. I don't know anything like that. But she just wants you to know that every difficult moment that you have been through, every time that you have cried and every time that you have wished for her to be with you in that moment, she has been with you in them very moments, every single one of them. She said, do you have a photograph of her, or there is something to do with a photograph? I get the sense that maybe you haven't got a photograph nearby, but you wish you did.
I don't photograph of her. I do wish I did, but I don't.
Yeah, so she's telling me, please don't worry about not having a photograph. She said, because my love for you is in your heart. Photos are not needed. I will always be in your memory and I will always be in your heart. She's telling me not to worry that you're not seeing pictures of me. She said, because she will always keep the picture of her in your mind, because the way you have kept her going here in the physical world. Does that make sense? She said that there's something that you're doing at the moment. I get the sense that, do you do any like volunteer work?
But I haven't started.
You're thinking of doing volunteer work, because she's telling me that there's something that you're thinking of doing at the moment, but you're a little bit apprehensive about it. You're a little bit not sure whether you want to do it. You're not sure whether you can fit it in time-wise. Would that be correct? But it is something that you would really like to explore. She's really encouraging you to go ahead and do this volunteering. She said that you're going to get a lot of self-benefit from it. It's going to be very rewarding for you.
It's strange you should mention that, because I actually looked at it this morning when I woke up.
I'm a very big believer in that. I'm the kind of medium where this will probably be the only time that me and you will ever meet, unfortunately, because I'd love to continue meeting people. But one thing I don't do is some mediums will have people come and see them every month. They'll come and see them every week. And I don't do that. I honestly believe you get what you need when you need it, and spirit aligns everything up perfectly. So by spirit they've known for weeks, even before you even see my advert, before you even made the appointment, they knew that me and you were going to meet. So if you was to look back over the last few weeks, everything that's probably happened would have been building up to today for us meeting and for you getting this wonderful message. Was she quite a funny lady? And what I mean by funny lady, I mean she was very, you could sit and have a good old laugh. You could sit for hours and just laugh and giggle, and because she reminds me of one of those naughty little teenagers that would giggle in the corner at events. She's really showing me that she was a really giggly sort of person. Like, I really want to giggle and just have a laugh, and she was somebody that liked to boogie, and and would that make sense to you?
I
Because
definitely
I
find
get, yeah, because I get the sense that she was very like mischievous, and she'd like to have a little giggle in the corner. So the gentleman that is with this lady, he does have something to say. Are you the sort of the only person that sort of really visited them when they were here in the physical world, more towards like later on in their physical life? Because I get the sense that there wasn't very many people stopped visiting them. They didn't go round as often, but you always did. You always.
It was me, and obviously because I was a child, so it was me and the adopted family.
Yes, yeah, because I get the sense that at one time their house would have been central to everyone. There'd always be people coming over all the time. Then all of a sudden it just sort of dwindled away, and this family that used to come around a lot moved a little bit further away, and but you and your family were still regular. You were very consistent. And he wants to thank you for that, because he the lady would be very quite upset that as time went on, people weren't coming around like they used to, but you brightened up their day. You brightened up everything. They really used to look forward to seeing you, and he just wants to thank you for keeping that consistency. Even though it was probably your parents keeping that consistency, but he wanted to still thank you, because when you were there, you showed them a lot of love, and you gave them a lot of laughter. I don't know if that resonates with you. You made them laugh, you made them giggle, you kept them young. When you used to go around, they would feel like they were back in their 20s again, and they just wanted to thank you for being so lovely. This wonderful couple, they have said everything that they wanted to say to you. They are beaming lots of light to you. The love that they have for you is immense. I can see that, and the love that they had for each other. I've never had that before, where spirits have come through together so strongly together like that. So that was wonderful for me to experience that. So I'm really grateful to you for having this meeting. Did you understand? And
Yeah.
could you take everything that I said? And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
pardon, sorry, I missed that bit.
Everything made sense what you said about the couple that just came through.
I really hope that tonight you was able to get some comfort, knowing that your loved ones are still with you, and they are very much with you. Well, it's been absolutely wonderful having a meeting with you, Frederica, and I'm so grateful for you to come forward, because I've learned something new tonight as well, that the two spirits coming through together, so locked together that they were. So that's something new that I've learned today. So I'm really grateful, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too. Take care, Jenna. Thanks so much.
Right. Thank you. Bye bye.